It's gonna act stupid. Ain't that a bitch? Good morning. Ain't nobody here yet? I'm late. It's that birthday behavior. It's that birthday behavior, honey. Ooh, good morning. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I see you. What up? Keep it cute. What up, Miss B? What's up, Miss B? I started to call you this morning. I've been sending clips. Hold on, y'all. Get yourselves together. Let me get, I'm trying to think of what I want to drink. Hold on. Let me get something to drink. Ooh. I've been, hold on. Alright, I gotta roll up too. Shit. I be fucking around. Hey! Whose son? Your son's birthday? What's up, son? Yeah. Your daughter's birthday. We got all these Scorpios. Well, good morning. Mine's is on Monday. And election day is on the 4th. Honey, you do? Because I started to call you, but I sent you something. I sent you a clip. Everybody's asleep. Hold on, let me get this in because I'm going to smoke. Remember when I think I want to go. I want to play this though. On November 1st, baby. She a Scorpio. Now, Sonya, you go back. Damn, y'all can't stop chewing. I should have been ready. I woke up and then I fell back to sleep. Y'all remember Sonya, Keep It Cute, Miss B? How far back y'all go? I'm talking about in time. Y'all remember when they was calling the police on people? Remember that? One time for his birthday, grandmama, grandbaby. And remember when they kept calling, you know? Remember that? And I couldn't for the life of me understand how these dumbass police officers would go for such outlandish ass lies. Which takes me back. I always shout out to Truth Hurts for them. Juggling lying monkey. When a girl said, and if you helping that fat bitch, Detective Corrado, you can get it too. Y'all remember that? Remember I kept rewinding it? Well, honey, let me tell y'all something. It has gotten worse. I thought that shit was crazy as hell. But I'm about to let y'all listen to something that's even more crazier than that. Oh, hold on. All right. Now. Hold on, I need a pillow because I got to, seriously. Now, let me set this up for y'all. Would you say anyone know how many years you get for manslaughter? Ooh, we got to Google that. We got to Google that. Miss B, you rolling up? Oh, excuse me, I had to get that at me. So we need to Google that. Let's Google that. AI will tell you. How many years you get for manslaughter? Mm-mm. 10 to 20 or more. The prison sentence manslaughter varies significantly depending on whether it's classified as a voluntary or involuntary in a specific state or federal jurisdiction where the crime was committed. That's the overall view. That's AI overall. Ooh, that crunched up real good. Okay, I didn't even need a grinder. I'm gonna go buy me a grinder. Okay, now hold on. I already smoked, girl. Okay, but voluntary manslaughter is punishable by up to 15 years. Involuntary manslaughter is punishable by up to 8 years in prison. That's the federal penalties. She will probably get 15. Because once you add the state jurisdiction, whatever that is, probably do come out to about 10 to 20. Then she might get a little off for time served. And then when you get in there, you might get off on good behavior. So you can reduce your sentence, but you definitely going your ass to jail to sit down for a good, it's just Florida. You sit down for a good 8, for sure. For sure. At least 8 years. She got voluntary 15. And then you got an 8 to stay. Yeah, it's 10 to 20. 10 to 20. I would think. So let me do the setup for y'all. The title of my live is called She Called the Cops. Now, this is on Big O, so the haters can leave. But I'm just pulling reference to it because this is what old girl did. But she didn't go quite as deep. But she did do a false report. And I've been saying this for a while, that they need to crack down on this shit. Because I realize they gotta take every phone call and handle every phone call, you know, according to whatever. But we in the internet generation where motherfuckers like to make false police reports and make up lies and all of that shit. And they make it so that you can call from fucked up ass numbers. And some of these dumbasses, you know, they call from their own phone numbers. That's how old girl got caught up when I had went out to warn. Everybody ain't playing. Let me say that again. Everybody ain't playing. These cops out here stupid. Say that too. They stupid as hell. They ain't training them. They're not training them. Because this is new. Everything is new. They got to roll with the punches. You know what I mean? They got to get up on the get up. Get up. He said, okay, to start a Sugarvember. They gotta get up. They gotta get their shit up. Okay? Yes, they gotta get their shit up. And the shit they doing right now, y'all, in my opinion, is very, very dangerous. But it's also, they need to know the difference. And then you got to hold these people accountable. And then you got to be able to look up these names and these numbers when they calling from these text now numbers and all of that. There should be a way. They so busy, you know, doing these other things. But, you know, well. And then you hear so many stories about people really doing time based off of nigga shit. And I don't mean black, I mean ignorant. Alright? But then you got people, for real, that be their fan. Stalkerish fans. You know, they hate your guts so much that they make up something and they be like, oh, she did this because you played in their face because they played in your face. You know, it's just the whole, you do it to me, I hit you, you hit me back. And then all that shit. Alright. But this girl 21 got beat up by her dude. Literally got beat up by her dude. Like he punched the fuck out of her to where her occipital bone was fractured, and she's pretty well known on Bigo. She's been on there forever. She's out of Detroit, Michigan. She's crazy as hell. She gave up her kids. She gave up everything, child, because she wanted to be the rapper. Honey, I don't know what the... Well, I mean, you know, she's silly as hell. But, you know, she really thinks she is the bomb.com because she do the most outlandish shit. She get drunk. She gets stupid. You know what I mean? But Bigo exploits those type of people because people send her money. You know what I mean? People send her money for being dumb as hell. Anyway, she got beat up, and then, you know, it was all over Bigo, and everybody was, you know, just running it in. Everybody was calling the cops over to the house. But I've never heard a call actually in a live, but I heard it when old girl did it, and she was on the phone telling that man all the lies, but she was muting some of that shit. But she was really on the phone telling I was running drugs, all kinds of shit the girl was saying on me. But what's up, Miss Tia? Y'all remember all the shit she was saying? Good morning, Tia. Y'all remember? I know y'all do. This just fucked me up when I seen this. I was, because to actually hear somebody be so ignorant and rude and talk to these popos like this, you can tell that we're living in a society where they really don't give a fuck. Right? And dude is definitely, you know, on some I can't stand you type shit. Because he wanted, it's the money, it's for the money. Right? But, should I put on the speaker for this? Hold on. Living just enough for the city I'm living. Just for the city I'm living.
92% of people experiencing tingling or numbness in their hands or feet are looking the warning signs of nerve decay.
Oh, I'm living. Hold on. Hello? 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 Oh, you want some other shit, lady? I don't know you.
Sensations will become. You can fix this now with a simple 10-second routine that will finally...
This is what finally helped my mom with her nerve pain.
Just for the city.
There are two types of people who
living.
But again, I have to have more than just that main complex address.
This is a phone call to the police.
That's why I gave you the name, the full name of the individual in the apartment.
I cannot search by email. I do not have that capability. We do not have that file. I can't tell if you've been at this address just by that name.
So if I give you the person's date of birth and their name, you can't look up a person. And you, as the police department?
No, ma'am, I cannot find somebody's name and date of birth like that. That is the officers. The officers do that, but they have to have probable cause or reason to run that person.
Do you have an email so I can send you the documents? Because I have photographs of her bruises and her concussions, and her face has been distorted like unbelievable, like Emmett Till. Do you have somewhere where I can forward you these documents and these images?
I do not. We do not personally receive those. What I can do is I can give you the address of the precinct, and you can go there and meet with an officer and give them all that information, or I can give you the number to the next officer, which is there on Monday.
And see, and this is why people are trying to defund the police and do not have respect for the police, because y'all out there writing traffic tickets and stopping people in traffic for going 5 miles over. But people out here getting their heads busted, and you talking about ain't nothing you can do. But somebody's sitting right now with a cigarette in their mouth and a radar gun, working, trying to run after somebody's car and might kill them when they pull them over, and strangling people for tickets and stuff like that. But you got real stuff going on, and you whores are sitting out here on your fat asses not doing shit.
Ma'am, like I said, if you have a phone number, I can try to search the skip history. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to find a way to get officers out to her to check on her.
This is too much. Okay, so you said we need to get the exact unit number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the name and the date of birth. We got the name. What's the date of birth, guys? What's the door number? What is it? Now hurry up. We need it, like now. We need this now because this is serious. This is time sensitive. It's 1116. Is that true? Is that right? I have reports that it's 116. Or child, they're playing. His birthday is 11/3/88.
Okay, ma'am, I cannot run his name. Do you want me to get you over to my defender so you can try to see if there's anything they can help you with?
Please give me over to somebody who can help. Anybody who can help, please.
Ma'am, give me just a moment, okay?
Alright, let me pause it. Cause y'all there ask questions. Okay, if she's talking to 911 operator, that's not their job, period. Miss B said, what's going on here? Okay, like I said, this is about a girl named 21 on Beagle, who's very well known. Okay, her dude beat her ass. Okay, but she's at the content house at the Kick It event that's going on by Bigo. So this is old girl. They call her Hoette. Check this out. Check it out. Check out the disrespect. Check out the disrespect. And check out the police response to shit when people acting crazy. Listen. Incredible. Incredible. No, I don't think you don't know her. I don't think you know her. Alright. Now listen, it gets worse.
Radio supervisor.
Hi, I'm calling because...
Radio supervisor.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can help you.
Hi, I'm calling because there's an individual named Orlando Cepeda. That's Charlie Echo. P, as in whatever, I forgot what it was. ETEDA. Cepeda. And his last name is Palm. PALM. Orlando Cepeda Palm. This man is, I believe, 36 years old. He's beating on another woman. She goes by the name of 21. Her real name is Denia, I believe. And right now, her face has been distorted and remodeled into something unrecognizable. And she was already dealing with mental illnesses and things like that. And she's afraid to seek help because she has warrants. So we're dealing with a domestic violence situation that has gotten out of control and is stemming online. And we as supporters and people that are viewers, we're concerned for her well-being. Her life is at risk. He's now got on live threatening her, saying he's going to blow her brains out when he sees her. We have it recorded. We have the fights. We have them fighting for months. We have the blood, her face. We have the images. We have everything. But like I said, cops are too busy right now writing tickets for traffic violations, and there's real crimes out here being committed, and no one's taking it seriously.
Do you have a location where you'd like us to go check and see if she's all right?
Yes, the location is, 7440 Riverway Parkway. Her name is Janiqua, Janiqua. That's the girl being victimized.
Well, you don't have a 7440 Riverway Parkway?
No, 7440 Riverside Parkway, Augusta, Georgia.
Okay, what building and apartment number does she live in?
They live together, but she just got beat so bad that she ran away. So she's somewhere else right now. He's still there, and I don't know if she's going on her way back there or what, but he needs to be stopped, and we have the documents, we have the images, we have everything. I have footage right now, recordings of him saying that he's gonna unalive her and blow her brains out when he sees her. So now he put his background up. It seems like he's
Okay. Are you saying that this caller is 21, or the person she calling in is about 21? Yep. But if the victim isn't making a complaint or going to the hospital, how can the police expect to assist? Check it. Listen.
going to go.
Okay, so the Way House...
And it's A304. I believe it's A304. The apartment is A304.
Okay, the Way House situations like this work is that the officers need a complainant to speak to in order to have grounds to be able to go do that kind of thing. Would you be able to meet with an officer to show them the information that you have?
Yes, at A304. I'm gonna be there. I'm pulling up there now.
You're pulling up there right now?
Yes.
What kind of car are you in?
I'm in a black sedan.
A black sedan?
Yes.
What kind of sedan?
She ain't as
It's
fast.
an Audi. An A7.
She ain't as fast as old girl on her feet. Old girl, she was used to doing this. In the past, I'm saying. But check this.
What's your name?
My name is Janiqua
And your last name?
Jackson.
Janiqua, I want to explain something to you. If we put in a call and they go out there and they don't meet with you, nothing's going to be done. Do you understand that?
Okay, well, when they see me, I'm finna bust down his door, and I'm gonna be inside the apartment. So when they come, they need to be looking inside for me, because I'm going in. I'm just letting you know.
Because this is a recorded line. This is a recorded line, so I need you to think carefully about what you're saying. Are you threatening to break into somebody's apartment?
I'm not threatening. I'm saying I'm finna go protect her any means necessary. I want to protect this woman. I'm afraid for her life. If I gotta do the job for y'all, if y'all can't do y'all job, I'm gonna have to do it. So record away and let America know I'm gonna take over.
Janiqua, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. What's the phone number that you're calling from?
Huh?
What is the phone number that you're calling from?
757. You should have my number.
1 spoonful of honey with cinnamon before bed equals 0 memory collapse. The secret, the billion...
What is the phone number that you're calling from? You see how I keep asking you simple questions you can't answer them?
No, because I'm on live and I can't give out my number on live because I'm trying to get this.
Okay, mute the live. Park the live. If this is somebody's life in danger, you need to be serious. Park the live, turn it off, whatever. I need you to talk to me.
Hold on, because y'all got me scared. Let me mute this. Let me mute this because some other people may have some information. Do y'all have any information for the officer?
You need to hang up because he's gonna lock you up.
gonna lock me up if they ain't gonna lock up Orlando for beating up this woman.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
I'm gonna call these folks back because this is sick. Y'all see how the police not concerned? Why did I let y'all bald-headed assholes? I should have kicked you out my motherfucking line for.
Now, I'm going to end it right there. Back in the day, right? We're going to go back in the day since motherfuckers like to keep it 100. These motherfuckers, well, I'm going to keep it 1,069,000 bucks real. The motherfucking bitch back in the day that called on me should have got a hold to an officer like that. Because he right away, the first lady at the desk, she don't know what the fuck. She's just a goddamn operator, right? She ain't no police. But she patched her in to a real officer. He said radio officer. That means he in the car. She calls talking all of this shit. Don't know the girl 21 from a can of fucking paint. Never seen her before in her life. She's just a hater ass bitch. You understand what I'm saying? And she's on there playing on the motherfucking phone. Now, reason why I just had to put that up, because that was like the perfect example to set up the shit that I'm saying to y'all. Let's go back down memory lane. Huh? Same scenario, different shit. Not the same scenario, but same. You calling the police, telling the police all of these lies. You recording it live for the whole internet to make a complete motherfucking fool out of the whole police station. Y'all get where I'm at? But you ask, keep it cute. Is she playing? Is she idle? She not no victim. She not no vehicle. What you say, but the victim isn't making the claim. Okay? But they got a dumb motherfucker who answered the phone. Right? Desk officer. She's down there burying kids. She's selling drugs. She's doing something. The man said, can you get me any witnesses? Oh, I can have a busload of people down there for you. That's old girl talking. Back in the day. Right? Got a hold to a dumbass motherfucker who thought it was going to be heyday around election time, where motherfuckers around here in these parts is trying to get them tickets and them arrests. They trying to put some silver handcuffs, silver bracelets on your ass, right? And you coming up with a long motherfucking fairy tale ass motherfucking live, and you quick on your feet with the lies. Like a snake with the tongue. It's coming out. But then you get a motherfucker to get on here and play. But she just happened to get a hold of a right police officer and happened to go ahead and let them know she lied, and they know it's full of shit. See, nowadays the police is starting to get wise. They starting to get wise a little bit, right? Because you got ignorant ass motherfucking Annies, okay? And they call on the motherfuckers and they play. And they use their motherfucking goddamn characteristic ass motherfucking one of their many personalities, you feel me? And then they get on there and they get to talking, and this is just a and they get to talking to the police, and the police, depending on what area you in, Oh, hot shit, we got a hot one, George. Let's go down here. And then they show up to your motherfucking house. Yeah. Now let's talk about how that recording. These calls are being recorded. Yes, they are. And guess where them calls go once they're recorded? They don't get erased, that's for damn sure. They don't get erased. Now they got a record, not a recording, not only recorded, a record of a call coming in to a bitch that's talking shit. Lying, and then puts it on live for everybody to hear. Not only hear you, the motherfucker, talking that shit to the cops, but they hear the cop too. And the cop don't know he is being streamed on the internet, on YouTube, live, and in living color. And you do it for what? See, my thing has always been that need, that greed, that constant thing that you got up in you that says, I am starving for attention by any means necessary. Whether I got to waste people's time, lie to the cops, risk getting a motherfucking ticket or a motherfucking arrest, bitch, or a charge, all that for what? Now that could have went way left back in the day. Back in the day, it could have been way left. If they'd have known now, they should have known that then. But I bet you they're a little bit wiser ever since they got a hold to girlfriend. Oh, that police department is well wise now. But it took my case to set precedent. Now, I was like, I'm going gung-ho, but bitch, I ain't spending all my motherfucking money for it. That was always my thing. But this bitch here in the recording, y'all, it might be that the man want to blow her head off. It could be. In this case, part of it is true. She did get beat up. Now, whether or not he's coming after her, that's something different. I don't know. But I just listened to the police call, and it brought back memories. And if you caping for that fat bitch Detective Corrado, you can get it too. I remember I repeated that shit so many times, I was like, yo. He said, this broad is sick. That's exactly what he said. I said, oh, but your boy, he had the audacity to call me on that shit. And then when I cussed him out and banged the phone on him and called back and the motherfucker tried to get smart, I went down to the police station and went ballistic. They caught up with her. She would have received the attention she didn't really want. So see what I did, listening to this caller talk about it, what I did was I took matters in my own hands and I took me a little ride. You see what I'm saying? And then I went. You know, when they say meet us at the station, I went to the station. So we're going to call a Bing a damn Bing. That's what we're going to call it. And we're going to remove the polices out of the situation. And if we do remove them out of the situation, they're going to have to understand that this is a game by a psychotic, attention-starving ass freak. That's called taking it into your own hands, because we want to make a record, not a record, a record of what's going on. So in the case that there may be something that comes along the way, it's already noted that it's been reported. Connect the dots. See what I'm saying? Because around here and around these days, it's not about who right, who wrong, none of that. It's about what you can prove. And so you gather pieces of information so you can say, look, I want this on record that this right here is happening. I want it on record, see? Because y'all record shit, y'all document shit. If it ain't documented, it ain't done. So I need you to write that down. I need you to create a dossier or a document or whatever the fuck you need to do. Put it down here. This is what we looking at. This is the IP address. This is what I got. So if anything should happen or if there's any outcome from this shit right here, you can't say you have not been told about it. I learned that from old girl. So I don't mind taking a ride because I go for that ride all the time. I just did a little detour, whoop-de-whip-de-whoop. You want to talk shit? You want to lie and call the police talking about somebody being drugs and all that shit? You want to do all that funky dumbass shit? Well, then I'm getting ready to go back and tag your ass right the fuck back. And shit can get real, very real. Now, what they like to do over on Bigo is call the police and have the police come to your crib. They call it swatting your crib. See, they playing with the police. When I got with the sergeant and the captain of the Swissvale police, y'all, after I got finished running the whole 411 to them about what's really going on, they both had a greater respect for your girl. Right? So if I'm ever in that area, I don't have no problems. None. Yeah. Because see, what you can't do is go in there and go in blind. And there ain't but so much you can do because all of that shit take money. You know it's a money grab. So I'm not fitting to go in through all of that. I'm not getting ready to do that at all. Nope, that's not what I'm getting ready to do. I'm just going to make sure that this one boy in the blue from this state know about this one boy in the blue from another state. And the boys in the blue could put their head together and understand if there should ever be anything that comes of this. And look, the responsibility is now in the police's hand because I done told you. She done filed the false police report. That alone should cause for a motherfucking charge. So even though she was ignorant in saying what she was saying, right, she was still right. Because a lot of the time shit be going on and people be calling and they don't take the shit serious and bada bing, bada boom, a motherfucker's dead. That's true. That shit has happened many a times and y'all know it has. Okay? So, hey, look. It just took me back. And I heard it, I said, ooh, trigger warning. Because, honey, that was no joke. Not only was they called once on me, shit, they called about 3 times. To the point the people got close to me. The officers got close to me. They said, what the? I said, just... People was calling in, flooding in the office with all kinds of videos, tapes, recordings, and everything. Thought somebody was playing. No, I was not. This shit's about to hit the fan. You motherfuckers got a nerve to believe some dumb shit. You should have been acting like you knew. What's up, Lady Marie? Good morning, baby. You should have acted like you knew. But it brought back memories. But listen to this, though, because what got me on this, y'all, what got me, this is what got me, is, dude, he caught her because her lie wasn't fast enough for her. She ain't slick tongue like old girl.
He ain't gonna lock me up if they ain't gonna lock up Orlando for beating up this woman.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
He ain't got. He stunned her.
What's the phone number that you're calling from?
757. You should have my number.
What is the phone number that you're calling from? You see how you got these simple questions you can't answer them?
No, because I'm on live and I can't give out my number on live because I'm trying to get.
That's what she messed up.
Keep the live. Mark the live. If it's somebody.
See, your girl never told the man live, but she's telling. So my thing is like, dude, you on live and you streaming.
For y'all, if y'all can't do y'all job, I'm gonna have to do it. So record away and let America know I'm gonna take over.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense. What's the phone number that you're calling from?
Huh?
She talking about,
I'm gonna have to.
Hold on. Let me back it up for Lady Marie.
Janiqua, I want to explain something to you.
That's the
When you
crowd.
put in a call and they go out there and they don't meet with you, nothing's going to be done. Do you understand that?
Okay, well, when they see me, I'm finna bust down his door and I'm gonna be inside the apartment. So when they come, they need to be looking inside for me because I'm going in. I'm just letting you know.
Because this is a recorded line. So I need you to think carefully about what you're saying. Are you threatening to break into somebody's apartment?
I'm not threatening. I'm saying I'm finna go protect her any means necessary. I want to protect this woman. I'm afraid for her life. If I gotta do the job for y'all, if y'all can't do y'all job, I'm gonna have to do it. So record away and let America know.
This is where the production come in. Let America know. Don't that sound like your girl?
Do you have a location where you'd like us to go check and see if she's all right?
Yes, the location is 7440 Riverway Parkway. Her name is Janiqua, Janiqua. That's the girl that's being victimized.
We don't have a 7440 Riverway Parkway.
No, 7440 Riverside Parkway, Augusta, Georgia.
Okay, what building and apartment number does she live in?
They live together, but she just got beat so bad that she ran away. So she's somewhere else right now. He's still there, and I don't know if she's going on her way back there or what, but he needs to be stopped, and there needs to be, we have the documents, we have the images, we have everything. I have footage right now, recorded.
Now, that part right there, when I listened to the whole thing, I have footage. She told them people she had pictures of me doing transactions outside. That was triggering like a motherfucker. Y'all, when I say that shit went all the way to Ridiculousville, USA, and they talk about motherfuckers that let shit go, like forgiveness is there, but let's just remember, man, you can only be a buck and keep it real if you real. If you fake it, don't come across as nothing but fake. You know what I mean? You could try to flip the script and say, oh, you did this and you did that. Nothing compares to somebody calling the police and making false accusations, which in turn means there are false police reports. And they're allowing people to call and they're spending their time on the phone listening to the bullshit and don't know that they're being streamed on live. Soon as the lady said, I'm on live, I can't get off, he should have been trying to locate the fucking, get the location of where the call is coming from and then go to that person for coming on the goddamn phone calling the police with the bullshit. amping it up times 25,000 to get the motherfucking show that you want. To do it for shock value, to gag a motherfucker. Send the motherfuckers your way thinking that your ass gonna go to jail because they want to see a motherfucker in jail, and then they want to sit on their motherfucking platform. I got that bitch in jail. I'm not gonna stop till you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Just like this girl, I'm going to go bust down the door. That's when he knew it was a farce. When she said that, I'm going to go bust down the door. Bitch, you ain't about to do that. Sit your ass in that car. And wherever the fuck you at, calling the police, playing games on people's telephones. Welcome to Sugarvember. It's Scorpio season. One time for the birthday girl. Ow! Two times for the birthday girl. Ow! Fuck it up. Ow! Fuck it up. What? What? I fuck it up one time. What? Look. This girl played in the police's face. And it brought back memories. It brought back memories. I said, what the fuck? That shit deep. Hold on.
Right now, he's still there, and I don't know if she's going on her way back there or what. But he needs to be stopped, and there needs to be. We have the documents, we have the images, we have everything. I have footage right now, recordings of him saying that he's gonna unalive her and blow her brains out when he sees her. So now he put his background up. It seems like he's going to go.
Okay, so the White House...
And it's A304. I believe it's A304. The apartment is A304.
Okay, the way how situations like this work is that the officers need a complainant to speak to in order to have grounds to be able to go do that kind of thing. Would you be able to meet with an officer to show them the information that you have?
Yes, at A304. I'm gonna be there. I'm pulling up there now.
You're pulling up there right now?
Yes.
What kind of car are you in?
I'm in a black
That's where she fucked
sedan.
up. Dumb bitch. Fucked up right there. That's where you fucked up. You should have had your car and everything together. Now you know that's where she got stuck.
And his last name is Palm. P-A-L-M.
That retarded motherfucker back in the day, she was slick with the lies.
This man is, I believe, 36 years old. He's beating on another woman.
She would call people and have them on live.
21. Her real name is
just
Denaya,
like this.
I believe. And right now, her face has been distorted and remodeled into something unrecognizable. And she was already dealing with mental illnesses and things like that. And she's afraid to seek help because she has warrants. So we're dealing with domestic violence situation that has gotten out of control and is stemming online. And we as supporters and people that are viewers, we're concerned for her well-being. Her life is at risk. He's now got on live threatening her, saying he's going to blow her brains out when he sees her. We have it recorded. We have the fights. We have them fighting for months. We have the blood, her face. We have the images. We have everything. But like I said, cops are too busy right now writing tickets for traffic violations, and there's real crimes out here being committed, and no one's taking it seriously.
Okay, do you have a location where you'd like us to go check and see if she's all right?
Yes, the location is 7440 Riverway Parkway. Her name is Janiqua.
I'm backing up some more, y'all. Listen to how she talked to this radio lady, though. That's just...
Bring out a gun, working, trying to run after somebody's top car and might kill them when they pull them over and strangling people for tickets and stuff like that. But you got real stuff going on, and you whores are sitting out here on your fat asses not doing shit.
like I said, if you have a phone number, I can try to search and see if there's history. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to find a way to get officers out to her to check on her.
Listen to that.
This is too much. Okay, so you said we need to get the exact unit number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the name and the date of birth. We got the name. What's the date of birth, guys? What's the door number? What is it?
You on live doing this now. This lady don't know she being streaming live.
Yo, hurry up. We need it. Like,
that's the one thing I was telling the officers when I did meet up with them. I told them, I said, isn't it against the law to record somebody without their knowledge? Now, it depends on what state you live in. Some states it is, some states it's not. It just so happened that in these two particular states, it is, you know what I mean, against the law to record somebody without their knowledge, which is why when you get on the phone, they say, this phone call is being recorded for training purposes. Now they got the little thing on the phone where all you got to do is push the little tape cassette looking emoji and the motherfucker coming on up in there. It come right on up in there and you can just go ahead and tap it and it says the recording has started. It's right on Android on your phone or however it's on that motherfucker. But yeah. Now y'all tell me. Huh? Here, let me play the rest of it. I'll play the rest of it.
Now. We need this now. This is serious. This is time sensitive. It's 1116. Is that true? Is that right? I have reports that it's 1116. Or child, they're playing. His birthday is 11/3/88.
Okay, that's not from his name. Do you want me to get you over to my supervisor so you can try to see if there's anything they can help you with?
Please, get me over to somebody who can help. Anybody who can help, please.
Ma'am, give me just a moment, okay?
Radio supervisor.
Hi, I'm calling because...
Radio supervisor.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can help you.
Hi, I'm calling because there's an individual named Orlando Cepeda. That's Charlie, Echo, P, as in whatever, I forgot what it was. ETEDA, Cepeda. And his last name is Palm, P-A-L-M. Orlando Cepeda Palm. This man is, I believe, 36 years old. He's beating on another woman. She goes by the name of 21. Her real name is Denaya, I believe. And right now, her face has been distorted and remodeled into something unrecognizable. And she was already dealing with mental illnesses and things like that, and she's afraid to seek help because she has warrants. So we're dealing with a domestic violence situation that has gotten out of control and is stemming online. And we as supporters and people that are viewers, we're concerned for her well-being. Her life is at risk. He's now got on live threatening her, saying he's going to blow her brains out when he sees her. We have it recorded. We have the fights. We have them fighting for months. We have the blood, her face. We have the images. We have everything. But like I said, cops are too busy right now writing tickets for traffic violations, and there's real crimes out here being committed, and no one's taking it seriously.
Okay, do you have a location or you'd like us to go check and see if she's all right?
Yes, the location is, what was it, 7440 Riverway Parkway? Her name is Janiqua, Janiqua. That's the girl that's being victimized.
Well, you don't have a 7440 Riverway Parkway?
No, 7440 Riverside Parkway, Augusta, Georgia.
Okay, what building and apartment number does she live in?
They live together, but she just got beat so bad that she ran away. So she's somewhere else right now. But he's still there, and I don't know if she's going on her way back there or what. But he needs to be stopped, and there needs to be. We have the documents, we have the images, we have everything.
Fuck this. He go to the other button.
They know how to get money. He just don't know how to spend it. So I want to.
Here's the only two things you need to do to lose a whole bunch. You know what? Really fast in time for summer. I'm
This
Melissa
is
Garrett.
21.
Let me just tell you
3
how.
hours ago talking about the same guy.
We both don't know how to spend our money. Honestly, we need to be on a budget. We need to budget ourselves. Like I said, I love him so much. I know y'all want me to leave him, and I'm going to get my own crib, obviously. I will be in my new crib. But I think it's going to be so much better with us separated. I don't think we're going to stay separated, you know what I'm saying? We'll have our own cribs, but either way, one of us going to be at one of our cribs. I don't feel like we ever going to be together, but I do want my own space, like, as far as my own crib, because it's hard with him for right now. So, I love him so much, y'all. Don't get it twisted. This is... No, I don't want to let him go. Y'all talking about let him go. And my thing is, honestly, I had a lot of people tell me to let my baby daddy go because I complained about him. That nigga... If I want him right next to this nigga right now, I would literally cry. Because my baby daddy is a man. Like, he's a man. I didn't realize that. I sort of knew it, but I just was not accepting it. I sort of just wanted more and more and more and more and more. More than what I probably even deserved. Well, more than what I deserved. I had to work my way to that status. But I need to treat Drew with respect, because Drew is really nice, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want y'all to look at him like he's a bad person. I do be doing shit. I'm not saying that I deserve shit like my eye and other things, but I do be doing shit to piss him off. And it's not necessarily piss him off because he get mad about other things, but he have a lot of insecurities. Like, when I asked him the other day, I'm like, have you ever got cheated on before? Because why is you, like, so insecure, basically? And he was telling basically his baby mama had cheated on him, which is the girl he got 2 kids by. I'm like, I would never cheat on you. And that was like 3 weeks ago. So I get where he coming from. Where he be on that overprotective stage. So I have to accept that. I'm not gonna lie. I just need to accept that. Because he know what his bitch gonna do.
If that don't sound somebody, there's something wrong.
You're being so fake. No, I'm not being fake. I love him. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all want me to break up with him? At the end of the day, just the same way my baby daddy would do things to me, and I thought that shit would get better by going after somebody else. Like, it's not getting no better at the end of the day. Like, Like, I can't just do what I want to do. I have to take accountability for my actions, and I understand y'all support me and y'all love me. But at the end of the day, y'all don't know what I be doing, and I have been doing shit. So I have to take accountability for myself. Y'all cannot keep doing that to me. I'll take accountability. Y'all just think I'm this good ass, stand up ass bitch, like I do shit. I love that for myself, but a lot of people know I do shit. Sometimes I don't do shit, but then y'all look at the shit that I have done. So it's like I can't keep doing shit because people gonna be looking at what I have done, what I'm going to do, and think about the previous shit and think it's gonna lead up to the old shit. So
as y'all can hear, the person that she's trying to protect is that person. All right? But this live is here because it triggered me. That bitch must have called the police on me at least 5 times, at least. Sometimes y'all knew about, other times y'all didn't know about. That was egg. Some y'all knew about, some y'all didn't know about. But they got to the point where they would just let me know and say, "Are you live?" I said, "Yes." "Okay, we got another call." I said, "Okay." It got to that point. I wouldn't even mention it. I'm like, They got used to it. But they also got enlightened. Because when they sat down and talked to me, and we was all down at the federal building, and I started telling them about that. And that was way back then. Now that cop that first got on there is only because she got stuck on address and car. Told her to show up. But he did say stop the live, end the live. So they're aware that these streams is going on. But back then, not so much. And they were actually taking these accusations from this chick and believing them. And then they having an obligation or curiosity or whatever to go see. But this chick said I was trafficking drugs and children. Yeah. And that's on record. So, you know. But I'm going to come back on. Depending on what I see and what's going on. I'm moving around this house today. I'm going to hang up my sugar sign. And plus, I got to bling out like two glasses. So, I'm going to be back on here off and on all day. I don't know who's coming live, who ain't. But, yeah. I'll schedule the next one probably about 1 o'clock. All right, y'all. Thanks for stopping by and listening to this. This one goes on the record, though. This one right here is being monetized. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Be nice, be kind, stay blessed. Remember, each one reach one so that each one can teach one, and we got one love, and that's God's love. And we lucky just to have that one. Ow. Peace out, y'all. Peace out. All right, now, Lady Marie, I'm going to hit y'all up in the Discord. Peace out.